Quantum computing and cryptography might sound like concepts from science fiction, but they're very much rooted in our present reality. Quantum computers harness the principles of quantum mechanics to process information in ways that classical computers simply can't match. For example, a quantum computer with just 300 qubits could perform more calculations simultaneously than there are atoms in the observable universe. On the other hand, cryptography is all about securing communications. Through codes and ciphers, it's what keeps your online transactions safe and private. With the rise of quantum computing, traditional cryptographic methods face unprecedented challenges. The sheer processing power of quantum computers could potentially break many encryption systems we rely on today. This sets the stage for a fascinating intersection where new forms of cryptography are being developed to withstand these quantum threats. As we delve deeper into this topic, let's explore how quantum computing is reshaping the landscape of modern cryptography. Quantum computing is fundamentally different from classical computing because it leverages the principles of quantum mechanics. At its core are qubits, which are like bits in traditional computers, but can exist in multiple states simultaneously thanks to superposition. For example, while a classical bit is either 0 or 1, a qubit can be both 0 and 1 at the same time. This ability allows quantum computers to process vast amounts of data much more efficiently than classical systems. Imagine if you had to search through a database of 1 million entries. A classical computer would check each entry sequentially, but a quantum computer could theoretically check all entries simultaneously due to superposition. This power has profound implications for cryptography, where security often relies on the computational difficulty of certain mathematical problems. As we dive deeper into how these principles disrupt current cryptographic methods, you'll see why quantum computing is more than just an academic curiosity. It's poised to revolutionize cybersecurity as we know it. Cryptography is essentially the practice and study of techniques for secure communication in the presence of adversaries. It's like having a secret code that only you and your intended recipient can understand. For example, when you make an online purchase or send sensitive emails, cryptography ensures that your information remains private and secure from prying eyes. In fact, according to a report by Cybersecurity Ventures, cybercrime will cost the world over $10.5 trillion annually by 2025, making strong cryptographic methods more crucial than ever. One of the most common types of encryption is SSL, or Secure Sockets Layer, which secures billions of transactions daily on the internet. As we delve deeper into how quantum computing could disrupt these security measures, it's important to understand just how integral cryptography has become in our digital world. Quantum computing represents a radical departure from classical computing. While classical computers use bits that are either 0 or 1, quantum computers use qubits which can be both 0 and 1 simultaneously thanks to superposition. This allows quantum computers to perform many calculations at once, vastly outpacing their classical counterparts. For example, solving a problem with 264 possible solutions would take a classical computer billions of years, but could be solved by a quantum computer in mere seconds. Additionally, the phenomenon of entanglement enables qubits to interact in ways that amplify computing power exponentially. This quantum advantage is why researchers are racing to develop practical quantum computers, as they promise to revolutionize fields from cryptography to materials science. Next, let's dive into how this quantum leap could crack even our most secure encryption methods today. Quantum computing introduces new threats to our current encryption methods through powerful algorithms like Shor's algorithm. Shor's algorithm can factor large numbers exponentially faster than any classical computer, which is crucial because many of today's cryptographic systems, such as RSA, rely on the difficulty of factoring large primes for their security. For example, a quantum computer running Shor's algorithm could break 2048-bit RSA encryption in mere seconds, something that would take even the most powerful supercomputers millions of years to accomplish. This vulnerability highlights the urgent need for new cryptographic techniques, like post-quantum cryptography, which are designed to resist attacks from both classical and quantum computers. As we move forward, understanding these threats will be key to securing our digital future against quantum computing's formidable capabilities. Post-quantum cryptography is an emerging field that focuses on cryptographic algorithms resistant to attacks by quantum computers. As we know, traditional encryption methods like RSA and ECC could be broken by powerful quantum machines in the future. For instance, Shor's algorithm can factor large integers efficiently, potentially undermining current security protocols. To counter this threat, researchers are developing new cryptographic systems based on mathematical problems that are believed to be hard even for quantum computers. One example is lattice-based cryptography, which uses complex algebraic structures to secure data. the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, has been evaluating various post-quantum algorithms since 2016 to standardize them for widespread use. This transition is crucial as it ensures that our digital communications remain secure in the quantum era. Next, let's explore some real-world applications where these new cryptographic techniques are being implemented. Researchers around the globe are racing against time to develop quantum-resistant cryptographic algorithms. For instance, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, has been evaluating potential candidates since 2016, aiming to standardize these new methods by 2024. One promising approach is lattice-based cryptography, which leverages complex mathematical structures that are believed to be resistant even against quantum attacks. Another example is hash-based signatures, where the security relies on the difficulty of finding collisions in cryptographic hash functions. These efforts are crucial because once a quantum computer capable of breaking current encryption methods becomes available, it could undermine the security of our digital communications and financial systems. As we continue to explore these innovative solutions, the next step will be integrating them into existing infrastructure without disrupting current operations. Quantum computing poses a significant threat to modern cybersecurity measures. Traditional encryption methods rely on complex mathematical problems that classical computers can't solve quickly enough. However, quantum computers could break these codes in mere seconds thanks to their ability to process vast amounts of data simultaneously. For instance, Shor's algorithm, when run on a powerful quantum computer, could crack RSA encryption, which secures much of our online transactions. In communications today, this means that the cryptographic keys we trust for securing everything from financial transactions to personal emails could become vulnerable. According to a report by IBM, over 70% of businesses are now concerned about the potential for data breaches due to quantum computing advancements. As we move forward, it's crucial to develop new encryption methods like post-quantum cryptography that can withstand these threats. This shift is not just theoretical. It's an urgent necessity in our increasingly connected world. Quantum computing isn't just theoretical, it's already making waves in various industries. For example, Google announced in 2019 that their quantum computer Sycamore completed a task in just 200 seconds that would take the world's most powerful supercomputer 10,000 years to finish. That's an incredible leap in computational speed. Another real-world application is in drug discovery. Companies like Biogen are using quantum computing to simulate molecular interactions more accurately and efficiently than classical computers can manage. This could drastically reduce the time and cost of bringing new drugs to market. In finance, JP Chase is exploring how quantum algorithms can optimize trading strategies and risk analysis. These applications highlight the transformative potential of quantum computing across different sectors. As we see these early successes, it's clear that understanding its impact on cryptography becomes even more critical as we move forward. Quantum key distribution, often referred to as QKD, is a fascinating method that leverages quantum mechanics to enable secure communication. It allows two parties to generate a shared random secret key known only to them, which can be used for encrypting and decrypting messages. One of the most notable aspects of QKD is its ability to detect eavesdropping. If an unauthorized party tries to intercept the key, it alters the quantum state of the particles being transmitted, alerting the communicating parties to potential security breaches. For instance, in 2017, China used QKD to secure a video call between Beijing and Vienna over a distance of about 500 kilometers, demonstrating its practicality for long-distance communication. This technology is crucial as it provides an additional layer of security against the threats posed by quantum computers capable of breaking traditional cryptographic systems. As we delve further into this topic, let's explore how QKD fits into the broader landscape of post-quantum cryptography. Quantum cryptography promises unprecedented security through principles like quantum key distribution. However, implementing it comes with significant challenges. For example, one major issue is maintaining the integrity of quantum states over long distances. Quantum signals degrade rapidly due to environmental interference and transmission losses. In fact, current technology can only reliably transmit quantum information up to about 100 kilometers without repeaters. Additionally, creating stable quantum memories that can store qubits for extended periods remains a formidable task. These technical hurdles make widespread adoption of quantum cryptography challenging. Despite these obstacles, researchers are actively exploring solutions like satellite-based quantum communication and developing more robust quantum error correction techniques. as we tackle these challenges. The future of secure communications looks increasingly promising with quantum technology. At its core, quantum computing holds the potential to revolutionize cryptography in ways we can hardly imagine today. For instance, IBM's quantum computer has already reached over 100 qubits, and Google claimed quantum supremacy by performing a task that would take classical computers thousands of years. As these systems grow more powerful, they could crack many current encryption methods, like RSA, which underpin much of our digital security today. This is because quantum algorithms like Shor's algorithm can factor large numbers exponentially faster than any classical computer. Looking ahead, the development of post-quantum cryptography aims to create new encryption techniques that will be secure against both quantum and classical attacks. As we move forward into this quantum future, it's crucial for tech companies and governments to adapt their security measures accordingly. Next, let's dive deeper into how these new cryptographic methods are being developed and implemented. Quantum computing isn't just shaking up cryptography, its impact is felt across various industries. For instance, in finance, quantum computers could revolutionize risk analysis and portfolio optimization by processing vast amounts of data much faster than classical systems. JP Morgan Chase has already invested significantly in quantum technology to improve their trading strategies. In the pharmaceutical industry, quantum computing can accelerate drug discovery processes. Companies like IBM are working with researchers to simulate complex molecular structures that would take classical computers years to analyze. This could lead to breakthroughs in treatments for diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's. Even logistics companies stand to benefit from quantum computing's superior optimization capabilities. D-Wave Systems has partnered with Volkswagen to explore how quantum algorithms can optimize traffic flows, reducing congestion and emissions. As we see these transformative changes, it becomes clear that the reach of quantum computing extends far beyond cryptography, fundamentally altering industries in profound ways. As we delve into quantum computing's potential impacts on cryptography, it's crucial to consider the ethical dimensions. One significant concern is the potential for quantum computers to break current encryption methods, which could compromise sensitive data and privacy worldwide. For instance, a study by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, found that up to 90% of cryptographic systems currently in use might be vulnerable to quantum attacks. This raises serious questions about security and trust online. Another ethical issue is equitable access. Who gets to develop and control these powerful technologies? Will it exacerbate existing digital divides, giving disproportionate power to those with the resources to harness quantum computing capabilities? As we navigate this complex landscape, it's essential to balance innovation with responsible governance. Next, let's explore how industries are preparing for a post-quantum world. Quantum computing might seem like something out of science fiction, but its impact could be felt in our everyday lives sooner than you think. For instance, quantum computers can process vast amounts of data much faster than classical computers. This means that tasks like optimizing traffic flow in smart cities or improving supply chain logistics for online shopping could become incredibly efficient. Imagine never being stuck in traffic again because your GPS reroutes based on real-time quantum-optimized calculations, or consider the potential for personalized medicine. Quantum computing can help analyze genetic data to tailor treatments specifically for you, potentially revolutionizing healthcare. The benefits extend even further into areas like climate modeling and financial market predictions, where processing speed and accuracy are crucial. As we start seeing these applications come to life, it's clear that quantum computing isn't just a tech buzzword, it's the future of how our world operates. Next, let's dive deeper into the challenges and potential threats this technology poses to modern cryptography. Quantum computing is more than just a theoretical concept. It's driving technological innovation across various sectors. For example, IBM has already developed quantum computers that can perform tasks faster than classical supercomputers, showcasing their potential to revolutionize fields like drug discovery and financial modeling. Google made headlines in 2019 when its Sycamore processor completed a task in just 200 seconds that would have taken the world's most powerful supercomputer 10,000 years to complete. This kind of computational power is not only pushing the boundaries of what we can achieve, but also opening up new possibilities for cryptography and data security. As quantum computers continue to evolve, they will likely lead to breakthroughs in encryption methods that could secure our digital world more effectively than ever before. So, as we explore these innovations, let's dive into how quantum computing is reshaping the future of cybersecurity. Quantum computing poses significant challenges for modern cryptography because it can process information in fundamentally different ways than classical computers. One of the most notable threats comes from Shor's algorithm, which can factor large numbers exponentially faster than any known classical algorithm. This is particularly problematic since many cryptographic systems, like RSA, rely on the difficulty of factoring large primes as their security foundation. For example, a quantum computer with around 20 million qubits could theoretically break current RSA encryption in just minutes, rendering it obsolete. Another challenge is Grover's algorithm, which can speed up unstructured search problems quadratically. This means symmetric key algorithms like AES would need significantly longer keys to maintain their security against quantum attacks. As we move forward, the cryptographic community must adapt by developing and implementing new post-quantum cryptography standards that are resistant to these quantum threats. Quantum computing poses a significant threat to modern cryptography and data security. Traditional encryption methods like RSA rely on the difficulty of factoring large numbers, but quantum computers can use Shor's algorithm to break these in seconds. For instance, Google's Sycamore processor demonstrated quantum supremacy by solving a problem that would take even the fastest supercomputers thousands of years. This means sensitive information, from financial transactions to government secrets, could be at risk. As we move towards a fully functional quantum computing era, it's crucial for industries and governments to adopt post-quantum cryptography standards. These new methods are designed to withstand attacks from both classical and quantum computers. With the potential impact on privacy and security so significant, transitioning to these advanced cryptographic techniques is not just an option, but a necessity as we navigate this technological shift. Throughout this video, we've explored how quantum computing poses significant challenges to modern cryptography. We discussed Shor's algorithm, which can factor large numbers exponentially faster than classical computers, potentially breaking RSA encryption used in securing online transactions worldwide. Additionally, Grover's algorithm could have the effective bit strength of symmetric key algorithms like AES. These advancements mean that current cryptographic methods might become obsolete as quantum computing becomes more prevalent. For instance, Google's Sycamore processor achieved quantum supremacy in 2019 by performing a task beyond classical computers' capabilities. As we move forward, post-quantum cryptography is becoming increasingly important to safeguard our digital world against these emerging threats. With this understanding, let's dive into the next topic: how industries are preparing for the quantum era. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into how quantum computing is reshaping modern cryptography. It's truly fascinating to think that by 2030, quantum computers could potentially break many of today's encryption methods, making cybersecurity a whole new ballgame. As we've seen, companies like IBM and Google are already pushing the boundaries with their quantum processors, which means this isn't just theoretical anymore, it's happening now. If you found this as intriguing as we did, please hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more cutting-edge tech insights right here on our channel. We're constantly exploring topics like these, so don't miss out. And if you have any thoughts or questions about quantum computing and cryptography, drop them in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep those neurons firing and stay curious.